had a pretty tough day out there. How did you see it?
Yeah, it was a tough day. We're in the contest most of the day. Obviously, coming off a few losses in a row, it was important for us to try to get back on the winners list, but we fought it out hard all day. They're a good side. Port Melbourne, always hard to beat here, but in the end, we just fell a couple of goals short, so we'll look to bounce back next week.
How about the conditions? What's it like playing out there in those muddy conditions?
Yeah, really tough. It's heavy ground. I know we knew that coming in, and we had to be prepared for those conditions, trying to use the wind on the outer side, but you just got to play to the conditions, and heavy underfoot, but where they've got the same conditions, so we needed to adapt, and I thought we did that quite well. Did a lot of things right today, but yeah, as I said, in the end, just couldn't quite get there.
2 injuries probably didn't help either, with Madge and Mitch both going down.
Yeah, it's unfortunate in these conditions, injuries happen, so we wish them all the best, and I hope that they're right to go next week. But I think we stood up with rotations down. I think the boys were happy to take on the greater responsibility and almost got there.
How about your own game today? Trolling down back looked pretty solid down there.
Yeah, it took me a while to get going at the start and adapt to the conditions, but in the last quarter I thought I was able to influence the game and be pretty good one-on-one and get involved offensively. So certain things that individually I'm just trying to work on and look to keep working on those going forward.
What about Prusy? He was pretty good today, probably his best game in Werribee colours.
Yeah, Prusy was absolutely fantastic. We gave him a big job on the big New Zealander from Port Melbourne, and I thought he was awesome all day. Every time I looked up, he was dominating the hit-outs, following up. I know that's a big focus for him, and he's working on his tank, big Prus, so I think in years to come he'll be a force to reckon with.
What about Kano back there? Came out unrecognisable at the end there, but how'd you see his game? Lots of tackles too.
Yeah, as expected, Kano was right in there in the mud, and some awesome chase down tackles and that pressure that he brings. I think he looked dangerous around goals, kicked one from about 60 out. I think, yeah, hopefully look to see him keep working with us the next few weeks, and I know that he's certainly an AFL quality player, Kane, so we need him to use those elite qualities, and yeah, as I said, awesome today.
About Benny Mackay, probably not his day conditions-wise, but he competed really hard, got his hands to a lot of the ball.
Yeah, exactly right. Tough day for the big keys, but Benny almost took a few big grabs, which is hard to do in these conditions, and just kept competing, making their defenders defend and bringing it to ground for the smalls like Kane to do their thing. So Benny's had a really good month, and we just want him to see him keep developing and keep improving, and he'll be awesome in the weeks to come.